Good morning, students. We are in the chapter number 2, physical quantities and measurement. Already we have started and we have covered some it's a topic. So just a quick revision we'll do of this chapter. So first of all, what is the measurement? Measurement is basically the process of comparison, right? So is exactly if you want to define what is the measurement. So measurement is a comparison of an unknown quantity with a known fixed quantity of a same kind, that is measurement. Okay, so about this already we have started and we have seen about these things, like what is the measurement? That is n into u. N is the number of the unit, that is number of times that is used, and u is the unit. Okay, so we are comparing, suppose we have a scale. With this scale, what is the length? So we are comparing with this, and the scales that we have, standard one, we make it because globally it was accepted. About that history are there, so that already we have discussed regarding that. So these are the some topics that we have seen it. So there are some units are there, basic, that is systems are there, that is the systems are like CGS, FPS, MKS. CS like centigram, okay, second FPS foot pound, second meter, kilogram, second. So we have, based on that, like some basic units are there. Unit symbol for the centimeter, for the gram, for the second, for the foot FT we use, for the pound LB, second for the S, for the meter M, kilogram, kg. Likewise we are using it. So basic physical quantities are a quantity that can be measured, called physical quantity, right? Physical quantity means the quantity which you can touch and which you can measure it. They are called the physical quantity. So in our daily life we have some basic physical quantities, which are the length, mass, time, and temperature. These are the some basic quantities. So 1960, all the scientists have accepted the some in the 1960, because if the units are different, like length are different, we are using the different length for the different unit. So it will be quite confusing, and lot of classes will be there. So we have they have made one meeting that they all have they come together and they have fixed that it's a unit and it's a proper size. So we have that is that we call this SI, that SI unit, that is standard international unit, in short that is called SI units. So we have the, for the length, what the SI unit is meter, it's denoted by M. For the mass, kilogram, denoted by kg. Time, second, that is S. Temperature, Kelvin, and denoted by K, that is a proper capital K. So these are the other prefix, and that is we used before the basic units, SI units, like millimeter, centimeter, kilo. These are the prefix. So likewise we have the convention while writing the SI unit. So we have some rules that to write. So the first rule says that if we are write the any unit name, we have to write in the small letter. But there is a condition: if we write any name, any name of the unit, but it's a name with the scientist, right? Scientist name. Suppose simple kg, so you can write kg, not kg will be allowed. But if you write the scientist name, it will like ampere. So that is always it will be in the capital letter. Like here you can see Fahrenheit is always F, capital F, not F, because it's a name of scientist, right? Then the third rule says that if like units never written in plurals, like meters, kilometers, s, like that we cannot use it. Then we have, which is the, whenever we have the space left, like x into n, there is some space, there is a multiplication are there, so we can keep some space, right? So for this we can use the negative powers also. If we write the full name, right, full name in the word, like meter, so we cannot start with the capital, we have to start with the small. Even we have write the scientist full name, Kelvin, so we cannot start with the K, we have to start small k, not capital K, even it's the name of scientist. This is the case when you are writing the full name, right? So now these are the rules for writing the units. So now the unit of the length, that is a meter, and it was initially what is the meter? It was initially defined as the distance between two points on a rod, that was the platinum alloy kept at 0 degree Celsius in International Bureau of Weights and Measure at Subs near Paris. So nowadays this is because as you know that was the physical things we kept in the Paris. So maybe might be after the some like a natural disaster or something, maybe we lost or destroyed. So in that case what we'll do, because that is the standard one, based on that we all this length measurements has been done, we have accepted through from there, that is the reference one. So nowadays 1 meter is defined as distance traveled by light in air in 1 by 3 to the power 10 to the power 8, that is the 299792458. So that is in the roundup you will take 1 by 3 into 10 to the power 8 of second. So in that particular fraction of second, 1 by 3 into 10 to the power 8 second. So in that particular time the distance traveled by the light, that is called a 1 meter, right? So now there are some units are there, some multiples like kilometer for the higher range, so meters, millimeters. So likewise we have to these are the some units are there. So now you can see it, these are the some units like 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. Some multiples are there, centimeter, millimeters, right? So for the foot we have the foot. Okay, so now 1 foot, that is ft equals to 12 inch. Bigger unit yard, so 1 yard equals to 3 foot, that is equals to 36 inch. 1 yard equals to 3 feet, that is called 36 inches. So likewise we have CGS units like 1 inch equals to 2 to the power 2.54 centimeter. So 1 feet equals to, this is a relation between feet and inch. Okay, so 1 feet equals to 30.48. 1 yard equals to 91.44 centimeter or 0.91 meter, right? So 1 decimeter equals to 1 by 10, this is the 10th part. So likewise these are the units and these numbers. Even in the maths also you have used about this units and terms. So then the devices, what are the devices for you measuring the length? We have a meter rules and measuring tapes. So by the help of meters, that is the normal scale which you are using, you have in your compass, in geometry box you have actually these are the meters. So generally you are, that is of 15 centimeter which you have plastic one. Okay, so that is still not maybe of 30 something. So but generally we have the 15 centimeter scale. So with this scale we can, and you can see what are the divisions are there. The minimum you can see what are the divisions, start from 0 and goes to the 15. And you can see this 0 and 1 in between how many divisions are there. So you will find there are again 10 divisions are there, right? So this is small portion, this is called 1 by 10, and this entire distance, this is called 1 centimeter. And 1 centimeter divided into how many parts? 10 part, and 1 part is called 1 by 10th, and this 1 by 10th is your 1 millimeter, right? Once again you can see, if you just see this scale, you can 0 and 1. So there are how many parts are there? Total is your 10 parts are there. It is divided into 10 parts, right? So this one particular part, how to define? 1 by 10, right? This is 1 by 10, and as you know that this is the 1 centimeter, this is your 1 centimeter. So this is the part 1, this is the part 1 by 10th part of the 1 centimeter, and this 1 by 10th part of 1 centimeter, this is called 1 millimeter. So this is the how many parts are there? 10 parts. So there is how many in a 1 centimeter, how many millimeters? 10 millimeter, right? So this is the best this is the scale there, and this scale is called, this is a meter rule scale. Okay, right? So this is the fixed one, and by this scale, if scale is broken, if it is broken, but even in that condition also we can measure. So the particular point, this particular side we will left, so this scale will be ranging from 0 to 6. Okay, or like sometime this side is damaged, somewhere damaged, so we can, this 0 we can shift from here, or likewise, or we can minus that this particular size we can minus, and we can measure it. So in the both cases we can have, right? So there is some there are some errors are also there. What is the errors? These errors, whenever you read it, right? So this is called the error is called, this is error of parallax. That what is this error? This error is actually whenever you will see, as you can see from here, just you can see by this diagram you can understand it. Like, because as you know that our scale is made of some plastics, and they have some thickness, and if it have some thickness, that is the phenomena of the light refraction. So that object will not exactly where it is, it will not seems, it may be some change its place. Likewise you will study regarding this in your higher class. So as you can see, if you will see from here this particular point, so you are looking the reading, you are seeing the reading is 4.2. if you see from this point, your reading is 4.3. if you see from this is the 4.4, right? So the same reading from the different angle, you can see we have the different it's a length or different reading we can see. So this kind of error is called parallax error, right? That thing called. So this is the about this meter rules, and the next class we'll see that is the description of measuring tape. So your homework is to read this chapter thoroughly, learn the units, its the value, the rules of writing the how to write the SI units, what are the rules, the SI units, everything. You just go through it, and the next class we'll see the second part, that is a measuring tape. Okay, so thank you, have a nice day.